buddy.
We are live. What is up? Yeah, that's right. The land of no one. Oh, so close.
Future people who watch this later.
Right? Well, we are bringing you the first installment of the official Lapidary Lounge. If all goes to plan and this works out, this will be becoming something you guys will see more frequently. Maybe see some different faces on here.
Hey, there we go. We got Greg.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, Greg. You scared me.
Oh, what's up? I'm just pulling it up so I can chat on the laptop and not worry about messing with the phone and just leave that as the camera.
Right? Yeah, I think I might. I'm going to flip around so you guys aren't staring at nothingness. What up, Nick? Drop that down. Yeah, I'm going to go grab my laptop. So
Perfect. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome, Mason, Travis. How you guys doing?
What is up? What is up, everybody? Be sure to drop those likes. Welcome.
Tyler's going to run and grab his laptop, but we're excited to try this out, and hopefully it can be a new thing we do every week or maybe every other week, maybe a little twice a month kind of thing where we do this Lapidary Lounge hangout, kind of like a live version of the podcast, and we can interact with everyone live. And if I've read everything right, multiple guests are able to join, only one at a time. So, like, I would be able to jump out and say Nick, or someone could jump in, and we could have different guests pop in and out. So that could be pretty cool. Hello, we got Nick, Travis, Mason, Giga. Welcome, welcome. Oh, why is my chat not moving now? Here we go. So, for today, Tyler's going to be working on his machine once he goes and grabs his laptop. And what I'm going to be doing is opening my Christmas box that I got from Lisa. It's a big one. We got a very fully packed medium flat rate box. They call it medium, but it's still pretty big and very large. So I'm going to be opening that while I think Tyler starts something. I'm actually not sure what he's working on, but I could just take this piece and throw it right through the camera there and have him work on this one, because this is a pretty sweet blue. Let me grab.
All right, I am back. Sorry. Oh, we got Gigo in the house. What up? What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Man, you guys normally hear from me this early in the day.
Right. I was just saying how I wish I could throw this through the camera lens and have you work on it right now while people are watching. Look at this. Look at that color.
Got it. I'm open.
Oh, I tried to pass it. It didn't work. I gotta go pick it up.
Oh, man. Oh.
But yeah, this piece is pretty sweet. It's actually got a nice little, in that hole, it's got a nice little druzy ring in that. So I'm going to carve this into another tooth, because I've done a few of the tooth shapes. And I know Jeremiah is going to like that. Is Jeremiah in the house yet?
I haven't seen it pop in yet. So I know Chris kind of briefly mentioned on it. So this is something we're thinking about doing, kind of like a bi-weekly thing. With that starting off, it's just going to be him and I, and then down the road, we're more than open to having other lapidary artists here on YouTube join us. This kind of just gives a different experience, because this is live. Unfortunately, we can't do more than 2 just yet, but I feel like this is going to be kind of cool because we can kind of have, viewer-led discussions without, a prior transcript. So it makes it a little bit more interesting. So I think it's going to be fun. And we're going to kind of do it in an interesting way, too. We're going to have it where, he and I, we're going to co-host the Lapidary Lounge. But every other time the Lapidary Lounge is going to go live, will be hosted on a different channel, his or mine. So I think that'll be cool. But then in the long run, I think what'll be cool about that is, we're going to have these playlists set up for after this content goes out. And I'm going to have episode 1, episode 3, episode 5, episode 7. And, someone's going to come along and we'll be like, where's episode 2, 4, 6, and 8? And then, that's just a perfect segue. Like, oh, you haven't seen it yet? Now you got to go over here, check them out. So I think it's going to be pretty cool.
It'll be fun. It'll be different.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm going to pop the chat out here. So I've got a full screen chat, put it to live chat.
Yeah, I always forget to put it to live.
Yeah. You two just need identical pieces to make it look like you passed it to each other. Hey, Travis, don't be giving things away. That's already in the works.
Oh, yes.
So this is a little something I've been working on. And before I open Lisa's box, I'll show y'all what I've been doing on the cold nights here. Is I brought home this really big chunk from Herkimer. And I know a handful of you have seen that big Herkimer in there. It's about, what, 1.5 inches? That's a big one.
That is a big
Too. Yeah. So that's in there, but check this out. I got to put the mic down and rotate it here, and it's got some really nice points in there. But I busted a big chunk off the back, and it opened these little holes up, and out of there poured a whole bunch of little gems.
Oh, what is up, Loki? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, yeah, what's up, Loki? But for those of you who may not have seen my shorts, let me see where I put those. I posted it, and now I put a little jar of them somewhere.
All right, Mason, thank you for popping in, buddy. We appreciate it. Good luck to your brother in his game.
All of these popped out of there. These are all perfect little Herkimer gems. And those were all in that little cavity.
Heck yeah. Hey, everyone's favorite rock mom's here.
There's Lisa. All right. Well, that means I can get to it.
All
I
right.
would this off till Lisa got here.
Real quick, I've got a space heater going. If it's too obnoxiously loud, I can relocate it somewhere else where it's not as close to the microphone. But it's chilly outside, y'all. So
Yeah. Let us. I won't be able to hear as well as any of you. So yeah, if anything's too loud or we have feedback on each other, let us know because this is our first one and we're going to be learning together here. And it turns out, check this out, Tyler. Look at my side. Looks like on the big screen, it does put us side by side.
oh sweet, yeah. I've got it up on my laptop and I didn't even I didn't even realize.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
For us on our phones, we're
Be rock on top of it, so it's not rattling anymore. So if you didn't hear it before, you definitely don't hear it now. Sweet. I don't have to freeze my behind off. All right, what time is it? 1:25. All right, in about 15 minutes, I got to step away. I got to get Dallin down for his nap. Sweet.
okay. So Nick, are we side by side? Only if you're holding your phone horizontal. If you turn it vertical, does it put us above and below each other? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, or does it leave us like super tiny next to each other? Because on our screen right now, we're split. At least on mine, I'm on top screen. He's on bottom screen. Hey, Reg in the house. What is up, my friend? How you been?
Hello, Reg.
Where you been? Missed you in the podcast yesterday. I thought you'd be in hanging out yesterday.
He did show up. You
Oh,
just
did he? Oh, okay. I wasn't there the whole time, so I missed you. Okay, good. Side by side, no matter how you hold. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's all right. What's up, Jackie? Sorry, I didn't see you. Didn't see you sneak in.
Oh yeah, hello, Jackie. I'm trying to put my mic somewhere handy. Okay, there we go. Now I think I got my mic somewhere handy, where I don't have to touch it or move it.
Welcome, Annie. How are you? Hey, Annie. I saw your email. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the boys liked him. I'm so glad. That's why once you said it was going to your grandkids, I was like, okay, I'm hooking them up. I packed some extra goodies in there. Oh, that's some pretty stuff, man.
Yeah, so all of that came out of that little pocket in that huge rock, and I know there's a ton more.
Hey, Randy's in the house. The big winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Hey, I'm sorry. I emailed you again last night. I try not to do anything too official with the channel and stuff until after my kiddos are in bed. So I got back to you last night. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need to get them out to that creek once it thaws. Oh, building a trestle for a wood train set. Dude, that one in the front almost looks like a little fluorite octahedron. That's crazy. The one that's got a little yellow to it.
I mean, I'll pull it out and see if it's not. I mean, there was definitely calcite and some other things there. Some crystals. I'm not sure what they are still.
I'm glad.
Ooh, sorry, smacked the phone. Hope no one got dizzy there.
Oh, no, I'm falling.
Oh no, it's definitely a Herkimer. I see
You
now.
guys, I am so flipping hooked on this thing from Lisa. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, Lisa, you're here. I have to ask, does Jeremiah have the other half? Because I saw his short and I'm like, whoo, wait a second. And I'm like pausing his screen and like looking at mine and I was like, I think those might be twins. Ah, cool. Awesome.
Well, speaking of, I'm gonna start getting into the box Lisa sent me.
Yeah. Rare black ammonite. Oh, so fantastic. So I mentioned before, I've got a friend of mine that is working on making some rock stands for me, some just basic rock displays. Um, I was supposed to have some prototypes this weekend, but we greenlit a stress test and they didn't hold up as well as we wanted them to. Small ones were only like up to 18 pounds of pressure, so we're just gonna make them a little more sturdy, a little more reliable.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a little 3D printer pen that's like just a little bigger than this pen here.
Oh,
Like
I've
it's
seen.
thicker.
Cool.
One of those cheap pens, and I was gonna make some little tiny little rings out of it to try and hold some spears.
But yeah, so the ones that I designed with my buddy, they're like this, but instead of that straight flat angle there, it's more flat on top with a smaller edge. So it's
Oh,
if
nice.
you've got something that's not going to dip all the way down there, you don't just have those three tiny contact points.
Yeah,
Um, and we also made bigger sizes. So this one's an inch, and I had them go up to 4 inches, so they'll be able to hold some big things. And we'll have some with different varying heights too of the pegs. So depending on what it is you're doing, and that's one of the things that once come springtime when I launch my website, that's going to be one of the things I'll have on there. I'm not gonna have a bunch of them, but I'll have some of them. There's a
nice.
lot of cool things I have in mind. I've got wooden stands in mind as well, and I'm in contact with somebody who could be working on those for me too. But I'm gonna be quiet now so we can watch these rocks.
No, no need to be quiet.
Oh, I want to be quiet because I'll never finish a statement. I'll start talking and get distracted.
Yeah, I'm curious what a bunch of these are because Lisa threw in all sorts of interesting goodies in this. Look at how stripy these are.
Yeah, he's using Reggie's using a 3D printer, so he just got some different material to use that's a little more rigid. That's kind of made for making that a little more durable. So we're kind of testing some things out and trying to keep it cost effective. So I don't have to sit and turn around and be like, "Hey guys, give me $10 for this." I can be like, "Hey, give me $4 or $3, and I'll send you some." That is really cool.
Want to make a spear point? It's
Wow.
like quartzy sandstone. It's actually very thick grained. It is a very coarse grain. It doesn't look like it, but I don't think the mic will pick that up.
Oh, I can hear it a little bit.
Like sandpaper.
A rare Native American foot scrubbing stone.
Yeah, there you go. Natural scrubby stone.
That's awesome.
I wonder if any of these are
Oh,
magnetic. Oh, you know what? Let's get out the new. They are, Lisa. I was going to ask because I saw Kurt's name on the box, actually. I wasn't sure if you just reused the box. So those are from Kurt. Okay, awesome. Get out the Geiger counter because I forgot about my new Geiger.
White marble. That's really cool. Oh, and I saw a little short video. It was either on Facebook or YouTube. There was like some dude in a foreign country who allegedly spent a large amount of money on some large boulder that was supposed to be like jade or something. So he had this huge crowd of people around him watching him like break it open, and it was just like a big chunk of like some very bland, basic marble that was worth nothing near what he paid for the stone.
Ooh.
But ouch.
Ouch. All right, nothing magnetic in there, at least not super magnetic. I always like to test it with a little magnet. But now I get to test everything that I get with the new Geiger counter.
What kind of magnet are you testing your things with?
I got some little neodymium super strong magnets.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's like one of those little basic magnet like
No.
ones, I was like you got that are hard to take apart. Yeah.
Yeah. That took a lot of effort to pull those apart, and that's because they're on the end of this thing. They're separated by twos, as you can see there. They're actually on the end of a Dremel bit. But I've got them separated there. But yeah, they're like the end ones I can like. Oh yeah, they're strong. Ow. Yeah, that's
Chris got to go to the hospital.
So anyway, let's play with the Geiger counter. See if anything is in this box. All right. See what we get.
Flooded with videos and content with this thing yet.
Okay, nothing spicy in this box. It's starting to pick up a normal count. Background here is going to be like 11 to 16. Yeah, nothing fun. Bummer. I want some spicy rocks. Someone send me some spicy rocks already.
I'll send you some green glowy stuff and we'll see if those are spicy.
You know, that's what I thought, but I even checked all of my Dugway and all my other green glowy stuff, and nothing is spicy.
We've been lied to.
Yeah, and actually some other people told me that's a well-known myth, and Jared, currently rockhounding, I brought it up in the podcast Discord, and Jared's like, yeah, that's a myth. I don't know who started that.
Dang.
He's also tested, he's like, I could have told you that. I've tested Dugways. All right, so the box highest count is 18, 19, yeah. Nothing spicy. I have some Crawley Ridge, yes, Brandy. I'm opening a box from Lisa.
I do not. I ordered one and it's lost in the mail for 2.5 months.
That's right, I forgot. I was going to send him one.
I'm so sad. It was a nice, pretty chunk, and it's lost in the mail.
Yeah, but you can put it in shielding. Just put it in a shielding pack. You can pack radioactive and ship radioactive materials. You actually just label it. And USPS is okay. You just have to label it and have it properly sealed and protected.
What? That's absurd. That is absurd. All right, 9 minutes, and I gotta get the boy to bed.
Yeah, still nothing higher than 16. Okay, well, I can show the Crawley Ridges in a little bit, unless there's some in this box. But if you give me just a little bit, I'll get to those. I want to pull some of these out and look at some of the ones that you sent from Kurt here.
I was going to ask you if you're the counterpart of Lambert Fines, because I chatted with your husband a few months ago, and then I don't even know what happened. I don't use Instagram a whole lot, so I think that led to kind of the downfall of the conversation. But heck yeah, that name Lambert, I was actually gonna ask, but I I was gonna say I see you guys on Instagram a lot. That would be really cool.
Also, to those who don't know, possibly Brandy, I'm not sure who else here doesn't know, but I'm doing a giveaway right now for my 1K subscriber mark. So just after this, be aware, hit that little subscribe and afterward. Go enter that. You've got plenty of days left still to enter the giveaway, so no rush.
Surprise of the stream. We're not going to end this live stream until that one.
It's gonna go all night. Come on.
40 away. That'd be awesome. My supply on geodes is a little diminished at the moment, but once I, for lack of a better term, re-up, I'll get you guys hooked up.
Speaking of geodes, here's one Lisa just sent.
Ooh. Yeah, Oregon. You were like what, 9 away? I think I just saw you at 991. So close there, buddy.
Nice. Congrats, Oregon.
Yeah, I was watching some of your stuff this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna go in, but nothing spicy.
For a trade. If you guys ever want to go out and find some geodes whenever I'm going to go and hunt, I'll let y'all know. Indiana kind of fallen to second place to Keokuk now that I have a creek out there that I can go and find them in and not pay per buck. I mean, I still love going to the mine. That especially now that I've found the crazy blue barite in some of those from the mine. I'll be going back because I definitely know what layer those came from, and it was the one time I went to a layer I wasn't used to, and those are those. So
I want to see you get blue barite. That's so awesome. I want to see you get some like insane, crazy specimens no one's ever seen before in a geode. That would be just awesome.
Right. I would die if I got if I ended up with all the ites, like if I got some calcite, barite, and fluorite in one. Oh my goodness, I would flip out. And calcite out there is pretty much a given because it's in most of them.
So these are goodies that Lisa added for the giveaway. This bag right here is stuff that she added to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway I'm doing.
Oh, I was honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that she had sent you a bag to send to Gigaw, the viewer.
Yeah, right. So speaking of the giveaway, this is from Banshee Mining, and they also added a gram of gold. There is a gram of gold plus stones in here. There's opal. There's Ethiopian opal with good flash. There's gemstones in there, peridot and little gemstones, but a gram of gold. So this bag is worth like $60+, and with the gemstones, maybe yeah.
Oh, right on, Reg. I'll check it out in a bit. Dude,
Anyway,
I need to get your box out. Snap. I don't think I can get. Oh no, I already have the label for yours. I don't have to wait till Friday. Okay, yeah. I need to get your box out so I can get you some stuff for this giveaway before it happens to you, because I got some stuff. Maybe if I can get another piece of this darn iris agate to show up well. Because I've got a couple other ones I polished, like this one. I haven't gotten it all the way through the stages yet, but I feel like that one's a pretty good contender. It's got like the shimmer and stuff. I don't know if that's just going to be the I don't know. I forget the other name.
That looks like a really good possible one for iris.
Yeah, and then this one here, I've got to work it a little more. But there's that band right there. I think that one for sure is going to have it. And there's a couple other ones, little ones hiding up in there, giving you guys a little sneak peek at some upcoming content.
Right? Which rocks are you looking at? Are you looking at the LSAs from Lisa or the iris? Are you trying to strain your eyes and look at one? Are you just like really close to the screen looking at one with each eye?
This is the one I did. Iris and stuff. Although the camera only picks up red and green colors, but to the eye, I've seen red, greens, blues. And when I had it inside the other day, I was able to see red, green, blue, and yellow. And then, of course, the camera doesn't. Oh, Yeah, I'm confident if they don't have the iris, there's at least the parallax banding. I'm sure.
Oh, those
Are
are the ones from okay. Those are the ones from Rock and Roll Rockhound. Lisa was saying those LSAs that I was showing. I'm trying to find the flashlight. There it is. Look at this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
All right, let's see what else is in the giveaway bag. These are all things and goodies that you all can win, thanks to Lisa.
Ooh, Thunder Bay amethyst. Nah. And the fact that it's only like less than 2 hours away from Duluth. Ugh, I need a passport. Oh, those rainbow.
Wow. Yeah, I'm like speechless.
Oh, it looks like there's deep blue in that little pocket there too, right by your thumb, or like a shimmer of blue. Lord have mercy, that's crazy. I think it just might be the reflection. Oh my goodness. Shoot, you might have to sit there and think about it and try and value out the stuff that's going to be in this giveaway. You might have a $1,000 worth of rock giveaway for your 1K like I did.
You know, I already was looking at it, and the value of my giveaway is already in the hundreds. It's well over $300 now.
Challenge accepted. I'll send you some good stuff.
It's insane. Yeah. Those will tumble up nice too. Is that the same stuff that we just saw tumbled on? Oh, someone posted something this morning. Oh, that was
I would say we don't really have a topic for today's per se. Moving forward, we are going to try and stick to a general topic. Obviously, we'll go based off of what the chat's saying and stuff like that too. Main focus, I guess, of today's would be the unboxing of Rufo's doing with some goodies from Lisa.
yeah, and right now I'm opening a bag that's things for the giveaway that Lisa's added to the giveaway I'm doing on my channel.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was mainly just a test, but I mean it's running great, so we're running with it.
All right, we got amethyst points. Oh, that wasn't even the good amethyst. Now we've got some points.
Nice. That iris bug is going around again. I blame Rookie because Rookie just had a video come out, and linked at the end was a playlist of his, and I think like the second or third video was him working some iris, and it reminded me that I had some iris I hadn't actually finished polishing or fully looking for the iris in yet. So I went out and started working it.
Yeah, man, it is so hard to grind. I tell you what, I'm working on a few pieces, and that stuff is tough.
Dude, it is, man. I'm honestly what I do. I've got these nice Bluetooth headphones now. I hook my headphones to my laptop. I set my phone up to record, and I'll sit and I'll put a Marvel movie on, and I'll sit and work while I'm doing a Marvel movie, and I'm maybe finishing one piece, getting halfway through another.
Jeez, yeah, it's iris agate is dense. It's hard. I'm looking.
Oh, Greg, if you do, you better bring me a goodie bag, please. I'll make you some good food when you get to Chicago. I promise.
Oh, I haven't really shown this off yet. I've only shown it on the Discord. I got some amber.
Oh, nice. Did you look it to taste it and make sure it was real?
I know it's real, but it's not Baltic amber. It's some lower grade stuff, but I got a few chunks of it. I got it from the club that I just joined, the Nassau Mineral Club. Okay.
Goes past 12. Oh well, my time it's already about to be 2. Where you at? You're out west. Okay, so you got 13 minutes till 12. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be ending in the next 13 minutes.
No bugs inside Oregon, unfortunately. Not that I've seen yet, although there's 2 other pieces that I have that need to be kind of polished up before I can really see inside of them. Aren't those co-op? What do you mean, Lisa?
Cool. I think she meant.
Oh, yes. There's iron inclusion is amazing. Oh, nice, Reg. All right, I'm going to set these to the side with the giveaway bag here. Don't want to lose those. Okay.
Oh, all right. I need to. I gotta step away. I gotta get down for his nap. I'll 2 moments. Let me plug my phone in so it doesn't. I don't want to freeze up or anything. It says low battery. Although, Rufo, you'd be proud. I think I'm at like 86% charge right now on my phone, and I actually plugged it in.
I am proud of you.
Tyler
Tyler sends me
screenshot. He's like, "Look at your battery, bro."
he sends me screenshots all the time too, not just once or twice. He's done it
No,
so many times, and there's no battery.
it is always low.
But yeah, yesterday he sent me a screenshot, and it was the smallest sliver of battery I've ever seen. He had to have like 2% battery left. I'm like, dude, your phone's about to turn off.
It was definitely 2%. All right, I'll be back.
All right, so this is another bag for the giveaway that Lisa sent. It is banded iron, which is always fun. So I grabbed the magnet. Wow, that is not very magnetic. It is, but it's not very strong. Like, not enough to lift up most of these rocks. There we go. That one's magnetic. Still a little too zoomed in. Sorry about that. Banded iron always looks cool, though. I know the people who tumble have come out with some pretty sweet pieces I've seen on Instagram and stuff lately. Yeah, a little bag of that for the giveaway. I think this one's the coolest, actually. Let me show you this one. Look at the rust on it. It almost looks like, I don't want to say meteorite, because that's not right, but you know what I mean. Crazy. Yeah, so whoever wins is going to have some nice tumbling stuff there from Lisa. Those will tumble really well. I can already see it. And they've already kind of pretty much got stage 1 done, so you can just jump right into it. Maybe do a little more shaping if you need and jump into stage 2. All right, what do we got here? Oh, Merry Christmas bag. Oh my. Okay. So I'm going to reach in here and grab what looks like opal. Oh, that is opal. Oh, that is a lot of opal. Oh man. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. A lot of sickness going around, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Is this Crawley Ridge? There's no way. Where's Tyler? He's gonna come back. Is that a Crawley Ridge, Lisa, that was in there with the opal? Oh my gosh. So we're gonna spend the next hour just looking at the tube of opal and this agate. Because holy cow, look at that. It just did go blowy. It went kerplowy, kersploosh, skadoosh, badabadoosh. Like all the different things my brain just did. Flabbergasted. Exasperated. Big words. My hand is getting really tired from holding this up. I'm gonna weigh this. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a big boy. Let's go grab the scale. I need to weigh that. Lightning Ridge? No. Wow. So Haunted Ridge, Agate, and Lightning Ridge Opal. That's Lightning Ridge Opal? Like, that's not Ethiopian? No way. Is it all kind of white? The only problem is this light that I currently have does not show opal flash well. That is the one downside. All those videos I showed recently of opal, I was using a different light. It was actually my phone light, so let me see if there's an option to turn my phone light on, because if so, these might pop a lot better. Wow. Okay, let's see. There we go.
All right, I'm back.
So Lisa sent a big tube of opal,
Nice.
Lightning Ridge opal, and a huge Haunted Ridge agate.
Ooh! I've got a triplet I still need to make. I think, as much as I want to make a full-length video on the triplet, I think I'm going to make a badass short video with it.
Yeah, Greg, it's on my list. He mentioned it during the podcast, and I know I've got such a huge list of stuff to watch, but that got bumped right up to the top of my list. Um, yeah, don't worry about that. I'm going to be on top of that. This lid got crushed a little bit.
His video today is supposed to be a good one, too. I don't know if it's dropped yet. If my little bag of opals wasn't up in my room where Heather's sleeping right now, I'd go get it. But I was looking through them the other night.
Yeah, I might need to get a touch of water, because sometimes just a touch of water revives some of the color in these quite a bit, even though, well, Lightning Ridge isn't
Oh, is
going
that
to be hydro.
I couldn't remember what it was supposed to be about. I just remember it was hyped. Did somebody share this in the Discord already?
You know, I never put a link out. I said we were going to go live, but that's all I ever did.
Greg, you want to share a link up, brother? Nice. Reg, are you on Discord? All right, so I have a non-rock related thing to show you guys. I'll wait for Greg to get back. Oh, he did? Cool. Never mind. So my wife is a big Harry Potter nerd, like I'm a Pokemon nerd. So I got her a bunch of Harry Potter stuff for Christmas, and this is one of the things. So this is from 2000, but this is a tin storage box. That is still in pretty darn good condition. I got it sitting out here, so I'll show you guys. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice find. Thanks to Mercari. Oh, that's all right, Reg. I was just curious. Oh yeah, love me some Pokemon. But we're going to be doing a pack opening stream in like probably January, February. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. That is pretty. Ooh, that strip of it through the middle is nuts.
Yep, that looks like Lightning Ridge.
Man, oh man.
That
Yeah,
color
at mine with water. I need to look at them with water. Holy moly, that's ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna do a stream come January or February. We're gonna open up a bunch of packs, and I think what I want to do is Wizards of the Coast is the company that made Pokemon cards back in the day, but they also made Harry Potter trading cards and made booster boxes of those. So I'm gonna try and find, or not try. I know I can find them. So I want to do a, a vintage booster box of Harry Potter and then some Pokemon stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Thanks for hanging out, Brandy. And I'll be in touch with you. I'll let you know when that microscope is on its way.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching me unpack this and listening to us rant and figure out this whole thing. They're really jammed in there.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I've tried to find the closest I've been able to find was a second print run of the first Harry Potter book, and they wanted like $600 for that. And I was like, I'm gonna drop that money. I want to find a first print.
Oh, I want that big one.
Don't worry, Egar. Do what you gotta do. We'll probably still be hanging out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a while to get into these opals.
Hey, Greek Explorer's in the house, my friend. How are you? It has been a while.
Hello, Greek Explorers. How's it going?
Great to see you, my friend. He is one of the OG winners of the giveaways on my channel. I got to meet up with his cousin here in Chicago to get him a parcel to get out to Greece for him.
Wow, I was about to get out the scale and weigh that huge Haunted Ridge piece. I got so enthralled with this opal. Look at that. Is your mic cutting out? I'm not sure if you're talking or if it muted.
No, I turned my heater off. I hear something.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, the heater was like a light background noise, and all of a sudden it got real quiet over there. I was like, huh, I wonder if he muted. Oh, I can see that one's gonna have a nice little color bar right there.
Making sure the noise I was hearing was wind and not another critter in here. I sealed it up good. There was one that was stuck in here, and I got his butt.
Well, yeah, I need to get some of these cleaned up because I can see they've got little bits of color hidden in them, but you've got to really expose them with these opals. There's a lot of potch there with no color. But you can see, even that right there, whew, that's insane. That one piece alone.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? Screw it. I gotta go get my opal. Dang it. I'll be back.
Okay, well, I'm not going to clean all of this, try and scrub all this off right now and expose it because there's sand on a lot of it, and it's got to be all that cleaned off with my wheel or a Dremel, grind away and try and expose the layers that have any color. And that's going to take some time. But thank you, Lisa. I'm so excited about this. This is awesome. I'm going to have, you don't even know, so many hours of fun just looking at it before I even get into it. And I'm going to keep practicing with my Ethiopian opals long before I get into those. I'm going to be a little bit scared to mess up that really nice piece that's in the bottom of it there. That's going to be way for the future once I'm much more comfortable working with opal. I might even do that at the club on the faceting machine. They are beautiful, Annie. And hello, Colleen and Annie. I did not see you there. Thanks for joining. Out of curiosity, let's see. I don't think opals are spicy. Nah, nothing spicy from the opals or the haunted ridge. This thing would be clicking like crazy. So each click of the light right there is getting one count. But yeah, one day someone will send me something really spicy and not even know it, and I'll turn this thing on and it's just going to be going crazy. I'll be like, hey, you sent me some hot rocks. I just saw some color flash. It was in one of these two. So, how is everyone doing? I've been so distracted getting into this box, and I have been reading chat and glancing at chat, but not responding too much. How's everyone doing tonight? I guess not quite night for everyone. Over here in New York, it's 3 o'clock already, so. And we're so far north on Long Island, I'm actually losing my sun. Look at this. That is facing west, so the sun has set. This is a west-facing window, and the sun sets right over there, right behind that tree. So, yeah, we're so far north that the sun now sets at 3 o'clock. It's ridiculous. It's gross. Yeah, Reg, I figured, being that I'm in New York, I should be able to just, like, I don't know, technically go around the beaches and probably find something, right? Some remnants. I find beach glass all over here. Like maybe I'll find some uranium glass or some sort of lag glass or something that's a little spicy, maybe you think? Some people find those huge chunks of the phosphorus material they used to use for making watches. What is it? Not the thorium. Oh my
No,
gosh.
no, still sleeping. Didn't wake her up.
Greg, where's Torrey Hill? I'm bad with so much stuff. Like U.S. geology. Not something I'm very familiar with unless it's the western states. And even then, I
Oh
only.
no, sorry, Oregon. This premiere time didn't change.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Oregon Rocks. We were not really paying attention to other people's times today. We just wanted to do this randomly at a time that both of us had free today. In the future, we'll figure out a time that doesn't overlap with other channels' normal premiere times.
No, I think he had tried to. He had asked earlier. Didn't. Spilling my water.
Look at this other one that Lisa sent. Holy cow. I was about to just like sit and stare at it and was like, wait, no, you're live. You gotta talk and show people. So here, so it's got some flash going on it.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like the. Oh man, yeah. I love the banding on this. The banding and the bots. The banding under the bots.
Oh, there it is. Oh, snap, crackle pop. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's some good color. Look at that flash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look a little closer. I didn't think these. I was looking at them. I wasn't able to see any flash, but I didn't have any of them wet, which is my mistake. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Wow, wow, me. Wow, you. You gave it to
Wow,
me.
Lisa.
Wow, Lisa. Thanks. Like that was crazy. My camera almost like didn't know how to pick it up.
Oh, fine. I'll go get a bigger thing of water for all my opals.
But I grabbed a dish.
I've been saving a lot of jars recently, and I just had the best jalapeno jam ever. It's not a jelly. It was a really good jalapeno jam, and oh my god, it was so good.
That sounds delicious.
Y'all ever find this, get it. You will not be sad as long as you like spicy things. Like, oh, it was so good.
Oh no, wait, hold on. Show the logo again. I'm screenshotting. Bam.
It's,
Now
uh,
I will find it.
oh, pardon me. You find it at like Home Goods and TJ Maxx carries it.
Listen,
Some
I'm
they found it.
all about the spicy. Okay. I've got hot sauce within reach in my shop. I'm in my shop right now.
Mm.
Yeah, that was electric.
Actually, I still need to clean this out more before I use it. I just opened it and it smells like super spicy.
Now that one has to be used for spicy rocks. Come on now.
Yeah, there we go. That's the spicy rock jar. Oh, that one's got.
Designated for spicy. So we got some more of that crazy blue, maybe. Focus. It really is. Oh no, that's the second bottle. The first one's almost gone. This one I decided to keep out here because this is the one I want to use to make this some chips with. And if I brought it inside, I would give into temptation and it would be gone by now. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. And having some self control. Oops. Sorry, it's a little too chilly to be dipping my fingers in water. I got warm water, but
I got some thirsty opals here.
I was gonna ask: are these the opals? Are these the ones that need to soak in the water for a bit to see the flash and everything?
If they're lightning ridge, they really shouldn't. It can help show a little bit of color.
Okay.
Just you need to clean all the sand off and see if there's color under it because there's really small color bars in some of these. It's not like the Ethiopian that has the huge, thick, dispersed color, but those are also, yeah.
All right, Nick. Thanks for hanging out, man. Safe travels. Getting your ladies. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, we will. We'll definitely have some more of these, and start thinking about now if you want to join in on one of them. And right now I'm in my shop now, and he's doing the unboxing. But I'm sure there's going to be shows where it's just going to be us sitting in our faces, and we're going to have different topics we're going to talk about and stuff like that. So this is more like just the practice dry run.
Yeah,
That
we
is,
want to see how it works.
where is that one from?
This is the one I bought at the gem show. This is a Ethiopian.
That is crazy. Right? I'm thinking about a safety meeting just to warm up. It's chilly.
So this one actually has some red in it. So what you want to look for with opals, I guess, for
Heck
fun,
yeah.
we can actually have a little
I'd
education.
love to go rock hounding with you, Nick. Let's make it happen.
What was that?
So Nick wants to meet up and go rock hounding.
Oh yeah.
We're planning a day. We're seriously, I at least I'm serious about it. I want to actually plan a day, and we're gonna try and get me and Greg out to Rufo's neck of the woods, and we're gonna go camp and hunt some herkimers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So Tyler, with your opals, look for red. You want reds and even yellows are really good because green and blue is the most common color that you get in opal. So you're
Okay.
gonna greens and a lot of blues. Most opals will have that. Pretty much every opal that has flash will have that. It's rare that you see one with like just red and purple and no green or blue. But you want the ones that have red and keep those separate because those are your most valuable ones.
Okay, sweet. Hey, Squirrel, what up? Yeah, we're gonna bring him. We'll bring him to Indiana. If he wants to meet up out there, I'll take him out to the stomping grounds. He's worthy. I feel so terrible because I get countless messages from people wanting to meet up and go collecting and stuff like that, and I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But of the say 10 people I have taken out rock hounding, 6 of the 10 have gone back at a later date to try and fill up on geodes and turn around and sell. And I don't take anybody to a place where it's legal to sell the geodes from. So I take them to a place where if they know where to go and get them, they're getting them from a place where they can't sell them properly, or they shouldn't. But it makes it difficult. And same thing with sharing locations. I know I catch a lot of grief from people, and I get angry emails all the time saying I'm hoarding the geodes because I don't share. But you know what? It took time to find the creeks and things like that. You know, I got bumps and nudges along the way from other rockhounds, but fact of the matter is, it's very easy for a place to become known, even if it's just known by 10 people. You know, those 10 people tell 10 people, and then 2 summers go by, and it's no longer a bountiful resource. So I care more about nature and going out and enjoying it and recording it to share the enjoyment than giving out locations for you to go. You know, there are exceptions that are made, like Squirrely Boy. I've met up with Squirrel. He's a great guy. I've met up with Greg, a handful of folks. Yeah, it doesn't take much. I tell people the county. Once I name the county, if you reference or look up anything where to find geodes in Lawrence County, Indiana, that pinpoints it, and you are going to find information because that is how I found the information. I was just looking up Indiana geodes, and that's not the way to do it. You need to look up the county you're specifically looking at, and it makes a world of difference because every county down there is different. Dude, that has got every color right there: blue, green, orange, yellow in there. That is
Yeah,
nice.
it's got red, it's got pink, it's got this. So another one I've only seen in like two opals is there's a up here somewhere. There's like a almost cyan or light baby blue that shows up in just the right light. There's a red, but then it flashes like a
Oh, I
oh
see.
where
There it is.
baby.
Yep, I see it. Right in between, sandwiched between that dark blue and that green. Oh, that's so pretty.
It gets it over here too.
Oh yeah, I never share the names of my locations. And I used to, for my intros and my videos, I used to record just the scenery driving out to the creeks, and then I'm like, someone's gonna like know some landmarks, and they're gonna like pinpoint my route. So I'm like, I'm gonna stop doing that. And besides, having that long intro, there were so many people that just did not stick around for the video. So my videos have come a long way.
Yeah,
My
this,
a little annoying. I don't like watching them.
I'm excited to work this piece, dude. This was a steal. I'm not even gonna say what I paid, but I got this one for a steal at the gem show.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. And wasn't that an unplanned gem show, right? You went to the gem club and nobody's there, and you're like, screw it, I'm just gonna go to the show.
Yeah, I hadn't intended to go to the gem show. I had actually forgotten about it. I had gotten the emails and everything and just forgotten about it. Went to the club, and there was only 3 people at the club, and so I was like, "Well, guess I'm going to the gem show." That's where everyone from the club was at the gem show. Yeah. Anyway, so those are some of the opals I got there. And letting these soak for a second, so now we can look for color in those ones. So Lisa had jumped over to Austin's premiere. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, make up your own names to locations. Yeah, the places I've gone are mostly public and super well known and very well poured over, whatever you want to say.
Oh, I think his premiere's done.
What's that?
His premiere finished. Oh, just dang it! It just finished. It started 2, and it's 19 minutes and 22 seconds, and it's 2:19. Darn it! I didn't think about going over there sooner. I forgot I had my laptop. Sorry, Austin. Yeah, hey Lisa. I just tried to go over there and clicked on it, and I was like, darn! Like it literally just ended. Ah, ooh, snack time. Oh my gosh, it sounded like somebody crunching a chip. I'm sliding out. I definitely thought you were chomping on some chips.
That's funny. All right, what the
Oh,
you
Ken
want
and
to go?
Ken, I was supposed to remind you about something.
What's up, Ken?
I can't remember what I was supposed to remind you about, but I'm reminding you that I needed to remind you. Something from the live chat of the podcast. Something you wanted to share. And that's the extent of what my brain can remember. Oh, dude, that is gnarly. It's like blue when you look at it that way, and you flip it over and it turns pink. What the heck? Yeah, I don't think I've got any with crazy flash like that I've come across yet. That is pretty. Plate display, that's what it is. Okay, gotcha. Shout out to Poiki. Pokey. Can't tell if that's an L or an I.
Oops, dropped it. Where'd it go? Yeah, this one will be good to grind down for a triplet or something.
Noah, whenever you want to meet up at Keokuk, dude, you just let me know. Um, I think Jacobs would be a little difficult. Um, but there's a creek not far from Jacobs, and there's another mine out there that I haven't checked out yet that we could always check out too.
Yeah, that's a huge solid color bar.
Then you're gonna have to show the world your pretty face.
Yeah.
In the video, I wouldn't film you if you didn't want to be, but I think it'd be a good time.
Nice. That intense little bar has all the colors.
It really does, man. I'm sitting watching. Oh my gosh, it is crazy, dude. Crazy.
Yeah, that one's gonna stay in a nice separate little jar, and that's gonna be a super special keeper.
You know what really bugs me is there's two acknowledged spellings of the word color.
Yeah, well, color. The other one looks like color. Yeah,
Us
like typed.
wrong, but then it's like nope, the rest of the world's that way, and it's like wow, we're a bunch of Jews. Yeah, see, you're smart. You put them in a bag and put them in water so you can move the bag around. I'm over here. What?
No, so actually, this is how you properly dry opal. You don't ever want to just leave them out and let them dry too quick. That's how they break and craze. So to dry them, you take them out of the water, but you leave them moist in a baggie and seal the baggie and let it slowly dry for a few weeks to months. And after a while, you can like open the baggie and let it continue to dry out. But that's how you properly dry an opal. So don't ever just let them sit out and dry, or they'll break and craze and crack easier.
Well, right on. If you've been to Jacobs, we can hit Jacobs, man. We'll get some of that blue barite. But dude, I'm kicking myself right now because I've never done that with any of the opals I've ever looked at. I've wet them and I've just let them dry.
Yep, you get them wet, and then if you've let them soak, you should put them in a baggie and let them dry slowly in a baggie over a few weeks. I did that with all of these, and these have all been properly cured and dried for a couple years. But then I got them wet for that video the other day, and had them soaking for like 2 days. Got them really wet, so I put them back in the baggies to dry again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess I
My
didn't mention.
my only reservation with Jacobs Noah was that just the big dip down. I don't know what kind of vehicle everybody's equipped with, and if anybody can go and drive down through that creek to get up there. But if you've been there, heck yeah, man, I'm game. I didn't even make it out there this year. I was a little bummed. I don't think I made it out there. Maybe I did. I can't remember. My brain's terrible.
um, I did not mention, but that was everything from Lisa's box. I did get everything open. I didn't realize it was a huge box because it had those two giant pieces in it.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Oh, I guess I should get out the black light. Oh, no problem, Lisa.
Do it, do it.
Coming around here and
Oh, Karen can talk on Discord but can't come hang out. Okay.
all right, yeah, what's up?
Oh my goodness. I'm totally cool if we just all go back to Old English. I'm fine with that. It's so much more elegant. Yeah, I'm not sure you'll get much from the Haunted Ridge stuff. I don't know if the agate in there glows. I can't remember.
Looks green.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa. Not in the center of your beam is a little bright that's kind of getting drowned out by the UV, but around it looks green. Yeah. Oh, Noah's getting goodies too. Woo! Back in 2018, nice,
Oh yeah,
nice.
look at the
Oh,
bottom.
it may have been a little different back then. It might have been a different part of the mine they were at. Rewatch my first Jacobs Geode mine video, the one where I have the super long intro of like driving to get there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because if you've got like an SUV or something, then you should be good. But like my sedan, I can't get down that hill and up it again to get up to the mine. That's just what I keep in mind. So yeah, if you wanna meet up there, I'd say just double check that video out.
That's a good green, I'd say. Yeah. I mean, I'm colorblind, but I'd call that green.
That's pretty. Looking a little more yellow to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's also why I ask. I say it questioningly because I'm colorblind.
You get a package. You get a package. Everybody gets a package. Oh, I love it. In Spokane. I hope that Santa brings Lisa some awesome things this year. She deserves it. You hear that, Santa? All right. I'm going to come over here and hit this really quick. And I'm going to go and grab a beverage. Now, where are my sandals? And I don't have socks on. So I'm going to put some socks on and not be a dummy.
Some glowy bits all over that. Well, since I never really showed it before, and I hadn't actually done a stream or an episode showing it all off, let's grab the other stuff that Lisa sent me before. And I'll check a couple of these in the UV. Yeah, Ken, they could also be bird made. You know, birds have a lot of phosphorus in their poo, and that's why it's super white in the UV too. White and blue. Yeah, there you go, Greg. Definitely some reaction in the opal. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, so look at this one. I love this piece. I had hit it with the UV because it was sitting to the side. Just the skin is reactive on this one. You saw phosphorescence? In the opals, you mean? We'll check. Got a little background light here, so we'll see. Hold on. I can maybe block out some light here, and we'll try again with the darker setup and see if we get some good phosphorescence. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds while I put this maybe in the box to make it dark.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so we're checking these for phosphorescence because Greg said he thought he saw phosphorescence in the opals.
All right. I will also conduct the same experiment. Depending if my UV light is out here. No, it isn't. Never mind. Carry on.
All right, that might be about as dark as I can get it. The phone was picking up more light than I can even see. All right, we'll give him a good little charge here with the UV. Give him a good little shine-a-roo, and let's see in 3, 2, 1. Wow!
Ooh, snap cracker!
It's still going. It's still going. Wow! Look at that, still fading. Wow! Can I get an Owen Wilson? Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Snap. want to get my light, but then I have to go outside where it's colder than it is in my garage.
That is crazy. Love that.
And it's like it looks teal blue. It doesn't even look like the normal green.
Yeah, good catch, Greg. I forgot that opals do that. I'll bet. You know what? Let's pull these out. Set them to the side here so I don't make a wet watering mess. And pretty sure my other ones will do that as well. They're in the baggie, but I don't know about the Ethiopians. But I've got a bunch of other Australian opal here. Let's see if they do it as well. Yeah, the Ethiopians don't even like glow in the UV very much. It's just those Australian ones. Is that green?
Yeah,
There's
there's
something
one green.
that might not be opal.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at that. There's a really blue one right there. Wow.
space rocks. That's wicked. All right, I need to tell Heather now when we look for a house, we need to have an additional bedroom for all my black light rocks. Yeah, what is up with that one? Holy moly! Run the Geiger on that.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
Holy smokes!
It looks like opal like the rest.
It looks like opal. Yeah, it looked like it had flash. That's crazy. Why is
Oh,
that?
that was a piece stuck on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's some crystal opal right there.
Yeah, that is very, very intense green there. Oh, honestly, looks like chalcedony to me.
Yeah, you know what this is? This might have got mixed in with my opal, but this might actually be my Arizona colorless fire agate because I've got a couple.
Ooh, I'm a Rufo in the house.
Oh, hey mom, how's it going? Yeah, I got a couple pounds of this Arizona colorless fire agate from LXR Postal Prospecting. It's probably a little piece of that I thought was opal and I threw in with them.
That is wicked, dude. Yep. Bring out the Geiger.
Yeah, I'll grab the Geiger counter for sure and play with these one more time. Oh, since my mom just joined, look, I was playing with these opals and they glow in the dark after I take the light off. Nice phosphorescence.
I think there are times when calcite doesn't have a reaction. I don't think all calcite reacts.
Yes, in fact, the calcite from Herkimer is very non-reactive, like almost all of it, and I can show you that right now.
Yeah,
So
great question for the lounge. Yes, we are on track, guys. This is
this
what.
is this is why the live is the best. All right, so here we can clearly see calcite surrounding the Herkimer.
Oh yeah,
This calcite, it fizzes in vinegar. It's got the cleavage. It's clearly calcite.
it's the crunchy calcite. That's what I call it.
Yeah, looks like salt cubes. But let's look at it in the UV. It does not glow or phosphoresce like all the other calcites I have.
Oh, Never mind. It glows.
Oh, yeah, barely. Not like all the other calcites, though. Like, look at that. There's like almost nothing there. Like, the dolomite glows more.
All right, later, Noah.
Although, do you see that? There's something inside the Herkimer glowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some. Yeah, what the heck? You have orange in there and a little blue.
Oh, that's like in the center of the Herkimer, too.
What the heck? That is strange. Oh, that's what Ken was talking about. Is the jellyfish?
It's something that seeped into the cracks of the Herkimer.
Oh, the link to this video. Okay. Oh, Greg's too fast.
So, yeah. Well, anyway, that calcite doesn't react like any other calcites I have. It's a very, very light, mild reaction.
But yes, to not to discredit what we were saying to you, Ken. Yeah, there's definitely calcites that do not react. It is far less common. I will say, depending on your region. I'm sure there's regions out there where it's more common, but I'll correct that. I feel like there's far more types of calcite that do have a reaction.
I don't know why you can't copy the link. So,
Are you
if you
watching on your phone?
if you're looking to share this, just go below and there's a share option, and you can share, copy link, and then share that.
Yeah, look for the little arrow. You'll see a little arrow. Yeah, just below the screen. You have to minimize the live chat to be able to see it. But yeah, you'll see the little arrow. Click on that, and it'll give the option to just send it in a message or through Facebook, or you can just straight up copy the link.
Yeah, like here's on computer, but it'll look just like this little share arrow here. And the Geiger counter is saying nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Lies.
Although I've been wanting to test this, I've been unsure if this Geiger counter is really working and properly calibrated, but I won't know until I get something actually spicy to test with it.
I think I might have. Remember those rat collections I found under my steps? I
Oh
think
yeah,
I think I've got some spicy things in there. I'll
well,
send a couple little spicy samples.
I'm just gonna go also to the antique shop down the street, and to a couple thrift stores because all of those old watches, the old school glowing watch hands are actually mildly radioactive, and you can test it with those.
Oh yeah, look for
Um,
radiated glass too. Doesn't
Yeah,
that?
or time to go to the rock club, as Greg just mentioned in the chat, as I was about to say it. But the thing is I don't know when I'm going to make it to the rock club next. There was a meeting today. It was actually the Christmas party today, but I skipped that to test out this and do some homework instead.
Oh, sick! You know what? Look at what I just realized with this thing right here. So most of these cavities are quartz, quartz, quartz. Bam, dogtooth calcite. What tarnation, and then back to quartz.
Yeah, Lisa, it's always clicking. So it will always click because there's always background radiation. There's like nowhere you're going to be except in a big lead container that you're not going to get background. And here, everywhere I've tested, it's been around 11 to 16 is my average background radiation. Sometimes it jumps higher. The highest thing I've yet to test in my house was like 29 CPM, which is not very high at all. Those watches, like if I get an old glow in the dark watch hand, those should register around like 200, I think, 150, 200. Oh, don't worry about it, Reg. I do appreciate that, but I'll find something at the club or the museum, or yeah, it won't be hard for me to find something to actually test the counter on. I don't think I tested this new core sample I got.
Reg said. Oh, that jumped up.
So this is just the counts per minute, the average counts per minute. This is the total counts since I've had it turned on. And then on the left is different than the CPM. There's 3 different measurements you can switch it to. Yeah. It'll jump up instantly if there's something really spicy. The CPM would just go up really high right away. I mean, this device is pretty cool. Can change it to graphs. Or just have it like this. Switch it between different reading types.
Can you see what Reg said to you, Greg? Or Greg? Chris?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he heard my response. Yeah, I was saying he doesn't need to worry about sending me anything like that. Just because I don't know what it takes to mail stuff like that too. I think you have to have it protected, like put in a protective shielding. Otherwise, the post office is going to come after you. Be like, oh no, a Canadian is mailing us radioactive material. So, it's funny that you mentioned that, Reg. And actually, very specifically, I looked up, hey, we're up to 23 with this core sample. I specifically looked up how to test a Geiger counter at home. And one of the things that I came across multiple articles from professionals was said, do not try your smoke detector for 2 reasons. One, as it sits on the wall, which is right up there, you can see my smoke detector. I'm in an apartment I'm renting, and I can't take apart my smoke detector, but that's the biggest part. You have to take it apart because the smoke detector as is actually has a little alpha wave emitter protection thing on it. It's got like a shield. So it's got a radiation shield that prevents the Geiger counter from really picking up much on it. Not only that, it's a low wave alpha wave radiation, which is not really what the Geiger counter is best at picking up. So low alpha wave radiation is not that good to test. Anyway, it's a little something fun I learned while looking up how to test a Geiger counter. Smoke detectors, not all that great. But yeah, I will find something, don't you worry. I've got the rock club down the way, and I've got, trying to turn this, hold on. That whole closet full of rocks. I sat there and searched for like an hour the other day, moved my Geiger counter slowly around everything, and nothing was spicy, but spiciest thing was around 29. Yeah, this thing dropped back down to 15, so we'll find something one day, probably at the museum or their club.
Just be careful.
Ken.
Somebody gonna see you. Some weird guy's walking around with a device that's beeping.
Right.
What is it? It's a Geiger counter.
Right.
What the hell are you doing with that? I'm a rock nerd. Oh, okay. You're free to go.
You know, that's the thing though, Ken, is a couple of the rocks in there are from Utah and even Nevada, where they've done some nuclear testing, and none of those came up with anything. Let's see what I've got here. Gosh, anyway, yeah, I went through there for a couple hours, so that's why.
Don't have to believe the science. There's never been a more truer statement, my friend.
Turn some lights back on here. All right. Hang out and chat with people now. Tyler never got on his wheels. I actually thought he might be polishing a piece today. Don't hop the fence.
Oh no, I'm too cold to get on the wheels.
Don't want your hands to freeze.
Nope. I mean, I definitely ignore the sign that says "Do not touch motor housing. Temperature can reach 220 degrees. Hot surface, don't touch." When my hands are cold and they're soaking freezing, it feels so good to just pop I go on it. I don't even hover above, straight on. When it starts to get too hot, my brain knows, hey, let go. This is gonna burn you. So, all right. I don't recommend it, but hey, man, just doing the overall rough shaping when I was out here working on these things. Um, even that, I have a whole lot more that I had cut, and I really, honestly, I wanted to work it all. There's still all those pieces back there, but it's just too dang rough and tough. That's awesome. You try
So
making concrete out of the water to store it, and it melted inside a month later. That's wild.
I brought a few of these home. I'm gonna do some new versions of these. So the first one didn't have all these little tiny stars, just had the three really big stars. But then I added all the little stars. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve my block one more time. I'm gonna take like this much of it out of the back behind the owl and remove all that and make it a moon. So I'm gonna carve that out and put like craters and stuff and make it like a huge moon behind the owl.
I want one when you has a moon. Hey, Evie, what is up? Welcome.
Yeah, Mom, I've got yours in here.
Yeah, my wife is obsessed with owls. I have an owl on my forearm. There's owls all over our house.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Mom, I was gonna give you a version of each. So here's the one with just the three big stars. You can see there's not the little stars. So that was the first version. And then the second version. And then I'm gonna be adding the moon to it, and that'll be the final version. So it's a reductionist print. Once I carve more, I can't ever print the other ones again. Once I carve the moon out, I won't ever be able to print one like this again, since I'll have added a moon to it. And then here's the other one. I've got one of those set aside for you as well. That's the dandelion one. Ink is still a little wet. Look at that, I got on my fingers. So I've got to cover all of these in a sealant. The one thing that sucks is the inks we use at the school are like an eco-friendly, soy-based, stupid ink, and I've got to spray them all in a sealant or something. Because if I'm going to send these to people, it's going to suck if they're going to get them and touch them and just smear the ink. And I've got them carefully in a box and separated with paper layers there. Anywho, yeah, that's my rant on my artwork and what I've got going on with that. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm going to grab my ammonite. I got one somewhere. Oh, that's right. I sold my other big one. I forgot I sold the other ammonite. I got this little one that Lisa sent me. I missed a bunch of chat. You like the moon idea?
Oh, what up?
Where I left the chat. Let me go back up here really quick. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot I had an extra little butane tank out here for my camping heater. Oh yeah.
Greg was a hoot. Okay. Anyway, this is what I just went and grabbed. Was this one that Lisa sent me?
Hey,
The fire.
Ken, Lisa, you made me wonder if I've been spelling his name wrong all this time. Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's the one Lisa sent in the last box. Little ammonite covered in an amylite fire coating.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty. It's probably wicked inside too, but it's so tiny. You need like a hyper thin blade for that thing.
Yeah, I'm not about to try and cut that. I just found my other saw blade that I had misplaced, and so now that I've got a fresh saw blade, I can make some cuts on some other pieces. Because
Isn't that the worst? Like you would think, like, how am I going to lose a saw blade? But then it happens, and you're just like, I am a terrible human being.
you know how I did. Let me show you. It was silly too. I'm gonna flip you around. We're gonna come up in here and see. Okay, so my crazy rock mess shelf just full of all sorts of rocks. It's always getting worse, but I stand this tall. Like my head is this high. My eyes are this high. So you're at my eye level right now. So what I don't see all the time is right up in here. There's my saw blade.
Oh, it's great when it's hiding in plain sight.
Yep. Never bothered to look on that shelf. I kept looking outside because my saw is outside on the porch. And I was like, why is it not in my closet where the saw lives?
Like I would have been like, oh, I must have kicked it down one day and it fell off the porch.
Right? That's actually what I was thinking too. I actually went and looked down. I was like, okay, it's not down there. I don't think it's on my neighbor's porch. I looked all over for it.
Someone's walking their dog and be like, whoa, look at this free saw blade.
Right? Well, then I looked all over in the closet, and that's when I ended up finding it. Is day I was cleaning out the closet, and moving all sorts of stuff around, and finally saw that up there. I was like, oh, there it is, right next to my GPS that hasn't moved in, well, since we moved into this house. I've got an old GPS unit, like a really old, what do you call it?
Was it a Garmin?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. Let's see.
That's the only name of GPS that I know.
Nah,
Oh,
it's an old Magellan.
yeah. Oh, a handheld GPS. I thought you were talking about like when you mount in your.
Yeah, no, this is like for when you're going hiking and stuff and want a real GPS. Oh,
I'm good with maps.
so they get everything fixed up outside the apartment. Yes, Greg, they came and put in new stairs. Everything but the ACs have been fixed. As we discovered like a day or two later, she actually took out the AC units that sit out front. So they'll hopefully have those replaced before the summer rolls around next year. But they're kind of slow to do some things here. But yeah, he's like, make sure you don't turn your AC on. I'm like, well, luckily it's 32 degrees outside. I'm not going to turn my AC on.
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, I'm from the polar ice cap. I need to keep my apartment at a nice crispy 32 degrees. What the
Well,
heck?
what's funny is I mentioned it to my downstairs neighbor, the lady who lives in the apartment where the stairs got taken out and stuff. And I was talking to her about it. Actually, it was just a day or two ago, and she's like, "Yeah, I was kind of mad that they told me we couldn't use the AC." And I was like, "Oh, it'll be fixed by the spring." She's like, "Well, no, I'm gonna need it for Christmas." I was like, "Why do you need it for Christmas?" She's like, "Well, our family's gonna be over, and it'll get hot inside, and we're gonna need the AC on." And I'm like, "I mean, it's gonna be like 12 degrees outside. Open a window? I don't know." There's not good insulation here. This place sucks. If we don't have our heat on, and we'll wake up and it's the same temperature as outside. There's no good insulation on the windows or doors here.
Yeah, that's rough. My basement's like that. It gets so darn cold. Even I'll put the plastic over the windows, and it's the what is it? It's the tuck pointing. I gotta redo the tuck pointing outside.
Yeah. My mom doesn't know the story. So, mom, real quick, I guess I'll
Oh,
send you
she, oh,
later.
oh snap!
Um,
Oh,
one
snap.
of our neighbors who lives in the next building over, a week or so ago, older lady, it was unfortunate, but she crashed into the downstairs into the building and the stairs out front and took out the stairs were just destroyed. But she hit the AC units, hit those stairs and took them out, and destroyed a Mustang. Completely totaled a very nice, expensive new Mustang. So that was fun. That happened the other day, about a
And
week ago.
that shrink plastic doesn't help. I've done it before, and I actually had I had some pretty intensive basement work done with my foundation and whatnot, and uh, I talked to them about it, and they took me around, and it's terrible. It looks like it's the original stuff from like when they built the house in the '90s.
So old,
apparently pointing should be done every few years.
super old school. Yeah, Mom, she was okay. That was our first concern. She was all right. She was a little shaken up. She was looking for a parking spot. You know the big loop. So you've been to my apartment now. You know there's just a big loop driveway, and she was driving up around and coming towards our apartment down the loop, and accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake, and just gunned it straight into the apartment. And yeah. Anyway, that was a whole little thing. That was fun.
Plexiglass. Okay, I haven't tried that.
I'm gonna flip this around, and maybe for a minute, if we're gonna still stay live, maybe bust up this Herkimer for a minute, and you guys can watch me break out a bunch of the gems from this huge hard rock. Because it was whether or not I was gonna do that or open Lisa's gift, but since I've already opened the gift from Lisa,
Las dos.
all right, Lisa.
Do what you got to do, Lisa. We'll probably be hanging out. I was going to say the only other thing I want to do with this one is kind of ask the folks that are hanging out what are some discussion topics you would like to hear Chris and I talk about in our earlier episodes. Because, like I said, we're going to try and do this bi-weekly, and then later on we're going to incorporate different special guests and things like that. But we do want to keep it to a sense of like a podcast kind of thing. There's going to be days where we're going to be out working in the shop and stuff like that. But I also want there to be times where we're just kind of sitting and talking shop, about different things. So if there's a certain mineral you're curious about, or a certain growth habit, or certain, whatever. So if you guys are here still hanging out, drop some comments or some things you'd like to hear us discuss. It could be what got us into rock hounding, take it back to the basics, whatever.
We could just have a whole episode talking about why Lisa's like one of the best members of this community.
Yes, a Lisa appreciation episode. Yes, you
No,
acknowledge.
she's still here. I thought she was gone.
You own it.
I wasn't even doing that for her benefit. I honestly thought she was gone. So I wanted to show my mom real quick since she had joined a little late. Check these out, Mom. All of these just came out. I was breaking up some of the big chunks from Herkimer and breaking into some of the rocks in that little, you can see a little hole there, but opened up a pocket and all these perfect little gems fell out.
So pretty. Yeah, I get you, Reg.
I just can't believe how perfect.
General lapidary and open topics, but I would like to try and have at least a core premise of some of the episodes. Some of them we're just going to let them run and see how they go. But I feel like it would be beneficial to have one where the main focus is say chalcedony and the different growth habits of chalcedony or whatever. Different things are like we could talk about geodes. We could talk about a whole episode talk about Herkimers, and how they form and why they form and stuff like that. Not just I enjoy the chit chat and everything like that, of course, obviously, but I feel like a podcast at the core is there to spread the information. I don't want it just to be a whole bunch of chit chat. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Not hating on anything or anybody. Okay, don't anybody think there's any shade being thrown, because there's not. We love every lapidary related podcast out there, Rockhound podcast included. So even with the podcast, they center it around the guests. So like I said, there are going to be times where we have guests on and we have different people we'll be talking to, but there's going to be a fair amount of time just to talk about turtles. Got it. Where it's just be us chatting.
Check that out. There's a little crystal. Let's free that out of there. I can't tell if that's a calcite or a Herkimer. Kind of looks like a broken Herkimer.
I don't know if that's a calcite. That's pretty darn clear.
Yeah, that's the thing is with these Herkimers, I found all sorts of different calcite. I found, uh, oh, what's the other one? Not just calcite. I'm having a brain fart right now. Not barite. Is it barite? I don't know. I'm having a total brain fart. I wrote it in the Discord the other day.
Dolomite?
No, I mean, yeah, there's the dolomite, but no, it's the one that's related to calcite. Gypsum. Gypsum, gypsum, gypsum. Well, it's not loose at all.
Whack-a-dole stone. I love it.
Yeah, you want to see what happens? We can play Whack-a-Dole Stone. That's a fun game. Been doing it all week. And grab the hammer. The fun part is that I always get to vacuum up the carpet after this because I'm in an apartment and it's dirty. Hold on.
Whack it. Whack.
I usually do that. Try and catch some debris. I put a few out the other day and like had them laid out everywhere. And I'm actually glad I did because on the paper was a whole bunch of little tiny Herkimers left over, like really tiny little gems. I can see a couple in there right now.
I want to polish something now. I've warmed up now that I've got my oven heater going.
Nice. All right, so we've got a little cavity right there. So I'm going to try and break it open along this and see if we get more of those little gemmies exposed in there. Oh yeah, I actually do not have any more of that, Greg, but yeah, that's not a bad idea for the future. I did wash it, as little as it helps. I washed it, scrubbed it off, but it's just a thick, porous rock, and so it holds tons of dirt, and you can wash it forever, and then when it dries, it's still coated in dirt. It's insane. It's almost like it's a sandstone, but it's a limestone. Anyway, let's whack it, try and get into that little cavity right there. Oh, hold on, safety first.
Safety meeting? Oh,
No,
sorry.
I'm my eyeball. I'm looking for my glasses. Safety first.
Yes, absolutely safety first.
Yeah, I take safety pretty serious. My mom knows the fun story of how I almost lost vision in my left eye. Split my eyeball open as a kid. That was fun.
Ouch.
Yeah, one of those big exercise bands, like just a big surgical tubing rubber exercise band. I was stretching one of those and it snapped, flicked up, and hit my eye and split my eye open. And I was blind for 3 months in my left eye, and that was fun.
Holy snap! That's crazy.
All right, glasses on.
Find somewhere they're building a house. Get yourself a window cut out of tie-dye. Makes a great graph. Great stones. Yes. Anybody who wants safety first, feel free.
I'm gonna have to take this one outside. It's not breaking up anymore. I'm gonna have to hit it on the hard ground outside.
Break it.
My neighbors are just gonna be like, "What is going on?"
Why is this guy smashing the rock on the ground?
I'm hitting that really hard. I think I'm gonna have to take it outside and smash it open later. That is not budging.
Rufo smash.
Yeah, Rufo no smash. That thing's not budging.
It's my handy dandy camping heater. We're gonna move this over here. Oh yes. Go.
Oh, I can see some tiny Herkimers in that little spot. Although with smacking it that hard, I'm gonna see if any came loose and will fall out of that hole now. Covered with my thumb here. Let's see if knocked any more gems loose, because this is where some of them popped out of before. Look, there was the tiniest Herkimer in there. Look at, but they're like, there's little perfect tiny Herkimer right there.
That's awesome.
It's crazy because they're not even actually like druzy points. If you look at them in the microscope or up close, they're double terminated and like perfect little diamonds that are in these pockets. It's strange. I'm looking for where I set my. There it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at chat. I keep. Yeah, Tyler stepped off. Quick meeting while I smashed things. Bring out the bigger hammer. Yeah, Greg. I'm thinking I'm just for the sake of not doing this in my apartment and shaking the whole house, I'm gonna big hammer to it, the sledgehammer later outside. I'll take the big 5-pound hammer to it, but maybe try again with the chisel right now. Get that right in there and chip it open.
I think this is what we're gonna work on. Anybody know what that
Oh,
is?
what is that? Oh, little fossil coral.
Yeah. It's a
So
potassium.
check it out. That little hole I was just trying to get into and smash. I just caught a glimpse of a crystal face in there, I think, actually. Check this out. Let's see if we can see in there.
Oh, I see a little.
Hold on. There it is, big crystal in there. Do you see it?
Heck yeah! Look at that. That's so nuts. So awesome.
Big old Herkimer just hiding right in this rock. Just another one.
Oh. Man, Ken, I used to have to cut angle iron for one of my jobs when I manufactured cinder blocks, and then I moved over to stone cutting, and we would cut angle irons for construction sites and stuff. Man,
Oh, there's a little face flash right there.
that was the scariest cutting ever. Dropping those down underneath the bandsaw. Oh,
That's terrifying stuff.
screamed the entire time. If you didn't have ear protection, you were going deaf. It was crazy. It was like barely functional. Every other day they were fixing it. Just buy a new one. They're like, we don't have the money. drive around like really nice cars and stuff. I'm like, you guys are ridiculous. And they always told me don't stand directly behind because in case that bandsaw blade snaps, it's gonna fly, and you don't want to stand in front of it. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm not comfortable doing this. I can't do this anymore. I still did it.
Oh no! No, it chipped down in and hit it. No!
Ruh-roh.
I might have just demolished the crystal. I was trying to chip down the side and it smashed down in straight against it, I think. Well, let's find out. Yup, smashed it.
Dang. Is that crystal or rock though?
Oh, it's druzy. No, never mind. I thought that was the face of the crystal. That's just druzy. It's hard to see. That's just see the flash there. I saw the flash and thought it was the face, but it's just little druzy sparkles.
That's good at least. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this a little closer. Maybe rinse it out. Yeah, it might still have a good crystal face in there. You go rinse it out. Oh yeah, can see a nice, perfect little Herkimer in there. Look at the point.
Am I too loud? Do I need to mute myself, or is that all right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. How's that sound? Like, how is that for you all? Is that probably normal? Y'all hear me when I'm talking while he's grinding, or is it too
Yeah.
loud?
Can you guys still hear Chris when he talks while I'm polishing?
We have the microphone, so I'm not sure if that helps, and if I'm able to talk over him doing that or not. Okay. My mom says sounds fine that she can hear us both.
Cool.
Um, yeah, I want to do this one eventually. Here's one that I've got. Seems like it might be something for me to try and do later on. But this whole thing full of stuff that I busted out of the rock already. It's got a bunch of little tiny Herkimers in it. I was gonna pick out with some tweezers. Whole bunch of little ones. Those who didn't see, which might only be my mom at this point. This was the big one. That's what I was looking for on the rock. All those little pockets right there, they're full of dirt, but if I scrape them out, they might be full of more little gems just locked up in the dirt. Just need to be scraped free. Yeah, so Greg, that's actually what I did right here. This whole spot, I soaked it all, and it did seem to soften up just on the surface a little bit. In vinegar for a long time. Other pieces. In fact, one of them just went out from the Black Friday sale. That was dissolved in vinegar, actually. Where I soaked the whole rock in vinegar. Look around and see if I have another one. I'm just trying to grab my Dremel now. Although, I was debating, I was like, if Tyler's going to sit here and grind at stuff, maybe I'll get the Dremel out and get in behind these, because I want to free these up, but I want to use the Dremel, and I'm going to grind down the
I'm
limes.
gonna be grinding for a while. I know we're probably losing some people, but
Yeah, my only thought was, yeah, one, I'm getting hungry. I need to go eat. But two, I don't want to do this in my house. I've got to go set that up on my porch when I've got sunlight.
well, whenever you want to hop off, man, just let me know. We can end it.
Wow, it's already 4:20. For Travis. Dang it, for anyone who was watching that, that little tiny Herkimer just popped out and landed on the paper somewhere over here. But I heard it on the paper. Oops, dropped my mic. Yeah, so Greg, that's what I did. Oh, I did that in spots. Let me show you. I skipped most of it away, but you can see the remnants of the mark there and all along here. So I used a Dremel saw and then drill bit ones there, down in here, over in here. I dremeled all into that area to chip away, and it actually helped a ton. So yeah, do that. The only problem is in my apartment, it's an insane amount of dust, and it's far too messy to do in the apartment. But over on the other side here, you can see I even did it, little one with the Dremel there. But what I did was I went around the rock. Ooh, that's heavy. So I went around the rock with this, and I on it everywhere, and you can hear hollow spots. And it got really hollow right here, and so I drilled into that spot, and it opened straight up into a cavity. You can do this, and here's some really hollow spots on those, and just know to drill in where there's already little pockets. Yeah, this is going to provide hours of entertainment for me. It's been hours that I've spent breaking away at it. I just wish it was warmer outside if there was sunlight. Actually, it doesn't matter if it was warm. I just wish there was sunlight outside. Bundle up in some extra layers and go sit out there and use the but it's good. About time to go make some dinner. I'm an old man. I 4 or 5 p.m. dinner nowadays. Yeah, but it's lunchtime over there, so that makes sense. Oh my god, do you see that? Oh, Tyler.
What's up?
Do you see that? I just busted up this huge chunk out of the rock, and look. Big
Oh,
fell out right there.
snap.
Oh, it's a piece of one. It broke, but oh, it was that
Man.
one. Oh, it was a big one right there that broke when I just smacked it.
Woo-wee. Freaking pretty, man.
Yeah, what a shame that it broke, though.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Still pretty.
Yeah, it's okay. There's a couple more really big points in there, as we've seen. There's still some really big Herkimers to be broken out of this rock. This is just exposed. There's a couple new crystals right in there. Fell out too. Another point popped right out. All right, yeah. Take care, Mom. Bye. I'm gonna go eat some food as well. Actually, Whitney just got home, so gonna probably call him here. I need to go make some food. Getting hungry.
Are we wrapping it?
I think so. Yeah, my partner just got home. I think probably call that a fun experiment for the first time.
Yeah. So this is
People,
halfway done. So this side didn't quite get polished yet, and this one was starting to polish it up. So
yeah, I mean, you could always stay live and keep polishing it if you wanted, and if you've got time, I guess, you know.
I should probably eat something too. Well,
Yeah,
thank you, Nancy. I'm excited to see when it's done. I it's a very big difference polishing Petoskey's on the wheels opposed to on the flat lap. I did not enjoy it on the flat lap. On here, it's like butter. I feel like I can sculpt with this stuff on here. It's crazy.
yeah. There's something different about wheels. You get a smaller point of contact and just grind away at a lot of materials faster, and can get different shapes. That's definitely beneficial to have the wheel, and that's one thing I'm excited about the club is I have access to wheels again and not just my flat lap.
Nice. Well, sweet. Yeah, this has definitely been a good first go round. If you're watching this on the rebroadcast, drop a comment. Let us know what you think. Share any input, any input is appreciated, good or bad. Obviously, this is just the first trial run, but we're gonna
Yeah,
get
we're
better.
2 hours and 15 minutes. So if you watched all of this on a replay too, go you.
I know George, my man George, you're out there. He's gonna watch this at some point. So shout out to you, George. I know you're gonna make it this far. So
Thanks for
special.
Annie. Greg was here the whole time. Greg
Oh yeah,
got here.
Greg hung out the whole time. Andy's been here the entire time. I feel like
Yep.
we've had a
So
couple people hanging out. So thank you guys. That's what it's gonna be. It's a Lapidary Lounge. Just come, chill, hang out. So some days we're gonna be working. Some days we're gonna be talking. It's gonna be a good time.
yep. In the future, both be on the wheels at the same time. I just wanted to open that rock mail today and go through that stuff and
Oh yeah.
keep my office clean because we're pretty busy right now and I don't have a lot of time to get out the polishing stuff. But it'll be a lot of fun in the future as we both polish things.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a race. We'll do something where we both start off with the same piece, uh, same mission. You know.
A challenge, you say? No.
Oh yeah. I'm challenge accepted, or say challenge extended.
Ken left us for cupcakes. I see how it is, Ken. That's whatever. Cupcakes come first. Whatever. Whatever.
Hey, cupcakes are. Hey, I understand it, man. I You hear that? my dad about understands cupcakes. If there was cupcakes, I'd be running inside grabbing one.
If I didn't have this noise canceling mic, you'd all be hearing my stomach growling for cupcakes right now.
Well, all right. I think that is going to wrap it up, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. If you made it this far, you rock. If you didn't make it this far, you still rock, but just not quite as much.
I will see y'all soon for updates on my giveaway as well as just our regular videos we've got coming out.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah. Thanks, everybody.